I got up early today. Earlier than usual anyways. 30 minutes after my alarm clock went off. But I was able to drag myself up out of bed. My 4-year-old had climbed into bed with me early this morning, so I made my way quietly to the living room, grabbed my cup of flavored water, and sat in the recliner, snuggled up in a blankie to begin my morning devotion. I prayed, I studied the Bible, I was able to exercise, take a shower, and now I'm sitting here dressed in the living room, waiting on the kids to start waking up. Why am I telling you this? I know you're probably thinking, okay, so are you patting yourself on the back? No, I'm not. I'm letting you know that today marks the beginning of a new season in my life. Because you see, since my dad passed away 6 months ago, I've struggled in ways that I didn't let other people know. I thought I could process grief all on my own. And when the flashbacks would come back as I watched him die, and that panic would strike my heart, I would give it to Jesus. I would tell him about it and ask him to take the fear away, to take the pain away. But after a few months of doing that, I got tired. And I'm going to be honest, I shrank away. Yes, I still prayed, but my prayer came after a sleepless night and oversleeping, so the kids were running around. And while I prayed, I was more so going through the motions. Yeah, I still felt Jesus, and I could speak in tongues, and God was still speaking through me and using me. But I was missing my peace. I even taught a lesson on the importance of being consistent in your prayer life so you don't negate the peace of God. And I knew God was speaking straight to my heart, but still I was tired. Every day is a struggle, fighting with the tumor in my brain, and then fighting with the grief of losing my father, on top of daily life, on top of financial struggles, on top of everything that was bombarding me. I literally felt hopeless, but I knew I had to keep pushing forward. The reason I tell you that today I was able to get up early and feel some sense of normalcy, it's a miracle. Because for the last few months, I couldn't drag myself out of the bed. Taking showers was something I had to force myself to do. Exercise has fallen off. Last week, I don't even know if I exercised once. I might have did some stretches. I couldn't force myself to do things because I didn't have the energy. And the funny thing about it is, the reason I didn't have the energy to do what I needed to do throughout the day was because I wasn't drawing my strength from the Lord first thing in the morning. And yet it was an endless cycle. Because to numb myself, to keep myself from having flashbacks and dreams and memories, I spent my nights playing games on my cell phone, watching videos, rewatching the season of Monk, doing all of these things to try to numb my mind. When I realized what a waste. I could have just as easily cried out to Jesus and fallen asleep in the arms of my Savior. And yet, I let grief, I let my own pride rob me of the peace in that season. I know this doesn't seem like the normal post that I do, but I just don't know if there's somebody out there that needs to know. If you've been letting things rob you of your peace, if you've been trying to depend on your own strength for way too long, all it takes is one moment, one day to change and make everything different. Because I can tell you right now, I feel more like myself. I feel the peace of God, and I know that when the children get up and the chaos ensues, that peace is going to follow me throughout this day. Don't let your own pride rob you of the peace of God. Don't try to think you have to do it all on your own. That's not what we were created for. We were created to lean on the everlasting arm of Jesus. So today, allow the strength of Jesus' mighty arm to lead and guide you, and allow the peace of knowing that He is sheltering you and He is holding you through whatever it is you're walking through be your guiding force today.